what's up? This is UnrivaledSkyrim, and today I will be providing commentary over this round 1 battle in the Gates of Avalon tournament. This is the battle between the VOD clan and the Zeal clan. In the VOD clan we have JaviRamos playing. He's playing as Pontus. We have KingofEast, he's Egypt, and Scalp Hunter, he is playing as the Seleucids. For Team Zeal, we have Invictus playing as Massalia. Isthelion, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, he's playing as Pontus, and Hill is playing as Chromaria. So let's go ahead and start the replay. This is being fought on the Nemetosena map, so flat map. Let's see here. Ramos, he's playing as Pontus. Let's see here. Oh, that's the Seleucid player. He is Scalp Hunter. There you can see he's going to be using a sight chariot. I don't know if the other team will have a sight chariot. They possibly could with Pontus. But it's interesting that Zeal, they're both using two of the new factions from the Black Sea Culture Pack, Massalia and Chromaria. So it'll be interesting to see those new units being used. I'm not very experienced with those new factions. I only recently got them about probably like 2 weeks ago. Here, I'm going to go ahead and put in slow motion so I can, and let's go ahead and go pause it. Let's see here. I think is Scalp Hunter playing as the Seleucids. Looks like he's got a line of pikes. These cheap levy pikemen. He's got 2 of those, and he spread them out, and just to present a wall of pikes to protect his archers. And looks like he has 2 of those. He's got 2 Thurio spears. He's got some unit of camel spearmen, and his general is in a sight chariot. Let's see here. Pontus is being played as JaviRamos. He's using Eastern spearmen. He's got some units of Celtic mercenary Celtic warriors. He's got some units of mercenary naked swords, some more Celtic warriors. His general is located in a Pontic swordsman, and the last player on the VOD clan, he is KingofEast. He is playing as Egypt. He's got carrying axemen in his general. It looks like he's got some Tarentine cav, light cavalry, and Egyptian cavalry. Looks like he's got 1 on each flank. Let's take a look at Team Zeal real quick. Let's see, I think Invictus was playing as Massalia. He's got some step archers, pretty good unit of archery, very, very affordable. Let's see here, he's got more step archers, he's got Celtic warriors, axe warriors, he's got a whole lot of them. He's got levy freemen. He's got some units of citizen cavalry and step lancers. His general's located in a Massalian cav. In my opinion, that's pretty decent cavalry unit. Let's see, who's playing. I think it was Isthelion playing as Pontus. Looks like he has some naked swords. His general's also in a Pontic swordsman. Let's see. I do not see a unit of sight chariots on their team. They went with more infantry, looks like, so more Celtic warriors and some more Eastern spearmen, and he does have units of the Scythian horse archers, so they will have a more mobile skirmishing advantage. And I forgot to note that Isthelion, or excuse me, Invictus brought these noble horse archers and armored horse archers, so they could potentially be good late in-game units. And let's see, the last player, Chromaria. Oh, I think I got them mixed up. Let's go ahead and start. So I think right now, what Team Zeal has going for them, let's see here. It's got better skirmishing cav. Now they do have some Team VOD does have Tarentine cav. But I think the skirmishing advantage definitely goes towards Team Team Zeal. So they're both moving forward. They're horse archers, both flanks. It looks like they're let's see here, Scalp Hunter. I think he was playing as Egypt. He's shifting all his units, all his cav on the left flank. Probably wants to go after that noble horse archer. And they're moving up their pikes in the center. Team Zeal, they need to be really careful against those against that unit of scythe chariots. These units really won't. They're really stretched out, really thinned. I mean, if they get attacked from the flank from one of those things, that's pretty much their whole entire army would be demolished just from that. So they really need to reserve some cavalry to hold that unit and then focus fire their archers on the scythe chariot. Just any sort of unit to try to withstand the charge from the scythe chariot and just hold it in place. They do have a skirmishing advantage, and it looks like on the left flank they're getting close. It looks like Team VOD, they are supporting their horse archers their Tarantine cav with a unit of archers. I think they do the same thing on the other flank with both an Egyptian archer and a regular archer. So it looks like they're just going back and forth initially. I mean, Team Zeal, they do have a skirmishing edge. They have more archers and more horse archers. And these armored horse archers are pretty good, especially this noble horse archer. That's a pretty good unit. Kind of going back and forth. And I think it was a good idea bringing these levy pikemen from the last battle and this battle combined. I think they're the small funds really makes it where you gotta pick these cheaper units, and a unit like pikemen just presents a good barrier to protect some units that are essential, like let's say foot skirmishers and especially the scythe chariot. So teamwork is in the essence, and it looks like we have a mixture of Pontic, Seleucids, and Egyptian units over here, and it looks like the Isthelion player, or that's Crimea. I think that's Crimea. It's gotta be Crimea. I don't think Isthelion would have horse archers. Looks like he's in charge of protecting this right flank, while the Pontic player is in charge of protecting the left flank. And it looks like they're gonna engage right now. Some Egyptian cavalry are charging into some Citizen cav, but they do have Tarantine cav throwing javelins in the back of that Citizen cavalry, and it looks like he's going to get a rear charge with that light cav, or he's going to go into something, but he's going to get intercepted by the Isthelion cav, so that unit of light cav is pretty much done for. But this Egyptian cav is going to try to charge in the rear and try to ward off some units, but it did get intercepted by a unit of levy freemen. All these horse archers are opening fire. So the initial engagement happens on the left flank. Looks like the Citizen cav is routing, but so is this light cavalry. And it looks like they're just trying to square off. Now, he needs to protect this archer. I think it was Scalp Hunter that was playing as the Seleucids. He could potentially just charge it with these unit of horse archers and just charge down that unit, because there's no cavalry in that vicinity to protect it. But it looks like they're backing off. Both teams are backing off from that fight. I would say the engagement was mutual. I think both sides took some losses. Some steppe lancers took some casualties. The Isthelion cav almost half depleted. And it looks like there's now they're engaging on the right flank. Looks like some Thurio Spears got into some charged by some Step Lancers, and now some Eastern Spearmen are being activated. Now you see the Scythe Chariot. He's probing a location, a hole. And it looks like a hole is opening up over here. And they're just trying to gouge out. Team VOD is trying to make a hole and get these Scythe Chariots. And it looks like they're going to go towards this hole over here. See, this unit of cavalry, it would have been perfect to try to stop that Scythe Chariot, but they did a smart thing. They're going to use this Camel Spearman, and it looks like someone activated Rally and raised a banner, but that's not really going to do anything because this unit of Axe Warriors just was not braced. And now look, this Scythe Chariot is going to, as I said before, is going to pretty much wreak havoc on all those units. At the same time, there's going to be an infantry engagement, but all these units on Team Zeal are just getting chopped to pieces. So these Scythe Chariots probably getting like around 500 kills right now, I would imagine. Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity. So a lot of dead Zeal troops. So not very good for them. That's played out almost beautifully, almost perfectly. Now these Scythe Chariots, they are taking casualties now because units are countercharging them. This unit of Isthelion Cav is trying to get them, and Team VOD played that beautifully. They found a hole, and when there was a unit to potentially countercharge that Scythe Chariot to try to slow it down, they used a cheap unit, that Camel Spearman, or Camel Spears, excuse me, Camel Horsemen, to take out that one unit of Cav, and then allow that that Scythe Chariot to wreak havoc on on Team Zeal. So very well played out, very well orchestrated, good teamwork there. But still not quite over. Now it's very chaotic. Looks like some these levy pikemen are getting swarmed over here, but in the center it's pretty much in the favor of VOD. Yeah, those Scythe Chariots really, they just devastated a whole bunch of units, and I'm sure they caused some morale penalty getting charged from the rear from those Scythe Chariots, and seeing all your allies die certainly had to cause an effect on their morale. Look, these Scythe Chariots come back from routing, so they're still going to get more kills. They're already at over 600 kills. That's incredible. Such a cheap, relatively cheap unit too. I don't know how much it exactly costs. I think it's around 1,000 denarii. Okay, now they're going to start.
Understood. Yes, Commander. Understood.
Yeah, you can see him. Let's see here. So the Scalp Hunter, I think, controlling the Scythe Chariot. He just got a lot of kills. Almost 700. So very good use of the Scythe Chariot. Team Zeal really need to reserve a unit of cavalry or a unit of heavy infantry to just try to slow down that unit so they could bog it down and focus fire with all their step archers and just try to take it out. That's how I deal with them, or try to deal with Scythe Chariots. And it looks like Zeal, they're just down to just a few units over here. I don't know if there's any more on on that team. Looks like there's still a Pontic unit belong to, I think, Invictus. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, please excuse me if I forget who's exactly on what team. Rome 2 doesn't tell you after when you scroll over a unit's banner, like Rome 1 and like Medieval 2 used to. I don't know why CA did away with that. It would make doing these commentary battles, these team commentary battles, a lot easier. So please excuse me if I mistake who's who. I try to write it down, but I fail to do so in this case. But looks like Team Zeal is going to be defeated by Team VOD. Very well played out. It looks like some step archers are going to be focusing their fire on this Celtic Warrior. Celtic Warrior, not too bad, 75 kills. Eastern Spearman, 31 kills. We'll see here. I'm going to fast forward this. It really just the last player on Zeal's just trying to get as many kills as possible by kiting backwards. But yeah, very well played out on Team VOD. They really, that was the name of the game. I thought from the beginning they needed to find a way to get those side chariots into the sides of all those cheap units of, you know, mercenary Celtic warriors and axe warriors and naked swordsmen. Let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics. Actually, the Pontus player got the most kills. So I really don't know who exactly to make. Let's see, he had a lot of losses. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'm debating who I should make the man of the match here. Let me write it down. I would like to say it's Scalp Hunter, but JaviRamos got the most kills. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that Scalp Hunter will be the man of the match of this one. So because I think he even though it's a very good team effort and is very good teamwork to get those side chariots into the sides of all those cheap units on the on Team Zeal. But I'm gonna say that the man of the match is in this case will be Scalp Hunter, even though it was very good teamwork, especially when KingofEast, he used that unit of Camel Spearmen to take out or to hold that one unit of, I think it was like Isthelion Cav or something like that, because that Isthelion Cav could have been used to try to slow down that side chariot, which would have been instrumental, I think. But yeah, thank you for watching. This is Unrivaled Skyrim, and I'll be signing off. See ya.